Hi guys, so today's video is gonna be a haul. Yesterday my sister and I went shopping at Ulta and we did some damage, so I just want to show you guys what I purchased. Here's the little bag. All the items are in here. Some of them were new items that I had never seen before. I also grabbed some skincare products, some beauty sponges. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I bought, then keep watching. So the first item, it came in here. But it's actually these two beauty sponges. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're from the brand Equal Tools. They're dirty because I just use them to do my makeup. So these sponges claim that they deliver a 50% better application than the leading prestige sponge. So I'm assuming they're comparing it to the Beauty Blender, which is the most popular sponge out there. But lately, I've seen a lot of different brands come out with their own version of the beauty sponge. And ever since I started using a sponge to apply my makeup, I have never gone back to a brush. So every time I see a new sponge come out, I get really excited to try it because I'm looking for something more economic because the Beauty Blender is $20, but these sponges, for both of them, it was only $9.99. I also buy the Real Technique sponges, which those I think are $11 for two. So I always try to look for the more economic option. I actually really liked how this applied my foundation today, and I used a smaller one to blend the concealer under my eyes, and it also did a really good job, so I'm really excited for these. So the next item I purchased is also a beauty sponge, and this one is from the brand L'Oreal, and it's the Blend Artist Infallible Foundation Blender. I have also heard really good things about this sponge, so I'm very excited to try it. The shape is also different. I'm used to like the round shape at the bottom. So this has a dent in between, and then it has a pointed top, which I'll most likely also use for my under eyes. And this one, it has the flat, it's like flat on the sides. This side is bigger than this side. I know that L'Oreal also came out with another two sponges in the same line. I haven't tried those. They were there, I just didn't want to grab them. I only really wanted this one. So now moving on to actual makeup. The next item I picked up is this foundation from Neutrogena. I know it's pretty new. It's called the Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. I was a little hesitant because I've tried Neutrogena before. I actually used to only buy Neutrogena when I had really bad acne. I was so scared to try anything else because my dermatologist only recommended Neutrogena. In my head, I always thought that if I tried any other foundation, it was going to break me out. And then eventually when my skin started to calm down, I started slowly trying different things. My skin wasn't reacting to it, so that's where I started trying all these different brands. So ever since then, I haven't gone back to Neutrogena until now that I saw this one, and it really caught my attention because all of their bottles pretty much have a screw on top, and this one does also, but it comes with an applicator. I like it because it's pretty easy to just apply the foundation and then grab your beauty blender or your beauty sponge and blend it all in. So I'm excited to try this. This one I grabbed it in the shade 60, and it looks like it's gonna match me pretty well, so we're gonna see. Also, this foundation I grabbed it mainly because during the week to go to work, I don't really spend too much time on my makeup, so I like to use drugstore foundations, nothing too fancy. I'm not too worried about how it's gonna last throughout the day. I do pay attention to it, but it's not one of my biggest concerns. So I'm excited to use this tomorrow when I go back to work. The next product I picked up is this concealer from Soap & Glory. It's called the Kick-Ass Concealer. This is what it looks like, and it just has a cap. And it's like a pencil. When I was at the store and I tried the sample, I thought it was going to be drying, but once I put it on my hand to swatch it, it was really creamy, and I really like that because it makes me believe that it's going to be very easy to blend under my eyes. This one is in the color Light. They only had two shades light, and I didn't pay attention to the other one, but it is a little bit darker. This is how it swatches once you put it on. It's nice and soft and creamy. So I'm also excited for this product, and I'm gonna try it together with the foundation tomorrow. So another product I picked up is this powder. It's a loose powder from Maybelline. It's called the Shine Free Oil Control Loose Powder. I really like loose powders, and when I saw this one, it really caught my attention because I set my under eyes with loose powder only. So I have heard good things about this one as well. I'm also going to try this along with the foundation and the concealer tomorrow. It claims to keep skin fresh, clean, and shine free for hours. I don't really have oily skin, but I do like a matte finish, and it's 100% oil free. Yesterday I didn't really have anything specific that I wanted to buy. We were just walking around to see what caught our attention, to see if there was any new products we haven't seen in a while. And I ran into this blush palette. And it really caught my attention because I actually had one blush in my hand, just one color. But when I saw this one, I was like, why not just buy it and try all different ones? So the one I had in my hand was going to be $5. But this one, for all 8 shades, it was only $10. So I'm actually wearing it today as well. And I really like it so far. And the last makeup product that we bought, and this one I say we because we went half and half on it, because we're both gonna share it. It's a product that I wasn't so convinced about. We were kind of iffy on it because we kept swatching it. We kept like playing with it, trying to see if we were really gonna use it. And then one of the employees there saw us looking at it for a while, and she came over and she started talking about it, and she pretty much convinced us to buy it. And I'm talking about the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. I know that this palette is very popular right now, but I was iffy about it because I'm still trying to learn how to do my own eyeshadow. I feel like I'm still a beginner, and a palette like this, I feel like you can do so much with it, but I wouldn't know what to use each color for. So these are the colors that come in here. As you can tell, I use the shimmer shades. I used a little bit of this one, and I use this one for my entire eye just to set the primer at first. So I just played with it a little bit and I created this look. Nothing special, but hopefully eventually I can create a lot of different looks with this palette. My sister's actually a lot better at eyeshadow, and I know she's going to be using it a lot. So I'm either going to learn from her or I'm going to learn myself, but I actually ended up liking the palette itself. The colors are very pigmented, so you, especially for the dark colors, you have to tap the brush very lightly because if you really swatch it, you're gonna grab a lot of product. And I feel like when you grab a little bit at a time, it's a lot easier to blend than when you put on a lot at first, because then you can't really play with other colors. And then I also picked up some eyelashes. They really remind me of the Ardell Double Up lashes. These are very similar because it looks like there's an eyelash on top of another eyelash, but it actually looks really pretty. I'm excited to try these. I wasn't into eyelashes before, but they've been catching my attention a lot, so every time I see some that I really like, I just go ahead and grab them. I don't use eyelashes on a daily basis. I mainly just use them for like big events or when I have promos because they require our makeup to look like glamorous. So I add on some eyelashes every time I can. But it's still another thing that I'm trying to get used to because I spend so much time applying them. But I know that with practice, I'll keep getting better. So the last 2 items are skincare products. The first thing I grabbed was this 3-step kit from Clinique. So basically it comes with a face wash, a toner, and a lotion. And it was on sale for $10. This month, every day they had a different item on sale. I didn't really get to grab anything else aside from this because nothing else that was on sale was something that caught my attention. So yesterday, I didn't really go for a specific reason. Actually, I'm lying. I did go for a specific reason. I went because I got an email saying that I was going to receive a free lip pencil with my purchase. And of course, after being there for so long and looking around, we went to go pay and I totally forgot about that email. So I walked out and I didn't walk out with my lip pencil, so now I have to go back and get that. But anyways, yeah, this one was on sale for $10 and I think originally it was $19.99 or something like that. So I'm like, why not try it? I know Clinique is a really good brand, so I'm excited to try this. And the last product I got, it is a Hydrating for normal to oily skin, daily liquid care, 72 hours of instant continuous hydration. Basically, I added this today after I washed my face, after I applied my toner, and before applying my moisturizer. And so far, I mean, I don't notice a huge difference. It says that you have to use it morning and night, and it's my first time, so I think I'll start noticing some kind of difference within a few weeks maybe. But so far, I don't mind it. It actually smelled really good. It felt really good on the skin. It did feel refreshing, but for long-term results, I feel like I have to keep using it for a few weeks and then I'll be able to really tell if it's gonna work for me or not. But I also got this on sale. It was, I think, originally $17.99 and I paid $12 for it. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. If you guys enjoy videos like this, please let me know. Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.